Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you clicked on today's video. We are going to be doing a fall reset. Now, I don't know about you, but fall videos have been plaguing my homepage on YouTube, and I have loved every second of it. I love watching little fall videos, so I thought that it'd be really fun to do a little fall video of my own. I have a little list right here of the things that I want to do. Most importantly, I have to put away these books. I recorded my physical TBR video like 2 weeks ago at this point. The books are still out. They're still sitting here. I'm also going to do a little bookshelf reorganization because these shelves that are on my fireplace mantle, they are the books that I think are the most pretty, and I think it'd be a little bit fun to do like a seasonal shelf. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet, but I think that would be fun. I know that I have to do a little book haul for you guys because while I was on my trip, I know that I just unhauled like 25 books, but I had to go to Barnes & Noble and I picked up a few books that I thought would be really fun to read for the fall time. So I'm going to do a little book haul for you guys so that you can see what I got. And later on tonight, I think we're going to start a new book as well, one of the new ones that I got. We're also making a little spooky basket for my best friend because she just started her PhD and it was her birthday recently, so what better way to celebrate than by doing a whole spooky basket. We're gonna start by making some coffee, and then I think we're gonna try and clean these books up, get them off the floor so that they're no longer in front of the fireplace. So I don't know when I'm gonna catch up with you again, but I guess I'll talk to you in a little bit. We've got like half the books left. It got really hot in here. I had to take my little sweater off and put my hair up because I was sweating, and my phone also died. So the last thing you probably saw was me reorganizing that bottom shelf, which I did finish. All of the books are put away with the exception of my September TBR books and the books that I just recently bought while I was on my trip. So before I put my new books away, I want to do a little book haul just so that you could see what books I got before I put them on my shelves. This one, I don't know if I can actually count it as a book that I got on my trip. I think I got this book right before I left, but that is Fearful by Lauren Roberts. I have been anticipating this book since it was announced. I'm not really that excited to read it. Now hear me out. Hear me out before you start coming after me. Hold on. Now, I am one of those people who think that Powerless is hands down a 5-star series. Maybe not every single book in that series was 5 stars, but overall the series was a 5-star series. It was amazing. I loved it so much. With that being said, I don't think I really liked the path that our character Kit took. For that reason, I don't have the highest expectations for this book. I just don't see how I could appreciate his character arc when I didn't like what happened. Regardless though, because this is the last book in the series, I had to read it. I figured now is a better time than any, and I think this is actually going to be the book that I start tonight. I know that I did unhaul quite a few books recently, but this was one of those books that I was anticipating buying. If anybody did watch the physical TBR video that I made and you're wondering what I did with all of those books that I did unhaul, I ended up taking them with me on the trip because we did a road trip and I just threw them into some little free libraries because we don't have many around where I live. And then this one, Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice, was another one that I was anticipating getting. You know, if you go to the Barnes & Noble cafe and they have that $5 book, this was the $5 book this quarter. I don't have any books that scream fall and like cozy fall, so I really wanted to pick this book up. I thought this was really cute. And then along those same lines, I also saw Falling Like Leaves, which I did already read this book. I read it within a few days of me actually buying it. I will save my thoughts for this book until the end of the month when I do my little monthly wrap up. This book I saw on a young adult romance table and I thought it screamed fall. So of course I had to get this because I didn't want Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice to be alone. I didn't want it to be a lonely little book. So I got Falling Like Leaves so that it could have a little friend. Next, I wanted to pick up another book that was kind of like a dark academia book, but not too dark. I've been reading The Secret History for a couple weeks now. I'm going through it really, really slowly, but I love the vibes of that book and I wanted another dark academia vibe book, but I didn't want something that was too dark. I ended up going through the YA section and I saw the book Anatomy. I remember seeing this book years ago and putting it onto my want to read on Goodreads, and I just never got around to picking it up. I had no idea what it was about. So of course, when I was in Barnes & Noble and I saw it, I was like, okay, this is her time to shine. I have to get this book. And I got it. And I've already read it. So again, thoughts will be in a monthly wrap up. And then the last book that I bought from Barnes & Noble was Immortal Dark. I actually just saw, I think her name is Heather on BookTube talk about this book, and it's the first time that I've ever heard about this book. So I heard her talk about it and how much she loved this book. So I of course had to pick up Immortal Dark when I heard that it was a really good fall book. So thank you for the recommendation. I heard it's dark and I heard that it'll piss you off, but I'm excited about it. I'm really excited. So finally, the last book that I got at all, which I actually found this one when I was at a thrift store, that is The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hilderbrand. And I have seen Sarah talk about Ellen Hildebrand's books so much recently. So as soon as I saw this one on the shelf, I was like, yeah, you're coming home with me. I'm gonna get you. So I probably won't pick this one up very soon because it seems like a very summery book. So this one might stay on my shelf for a little while, which is perfectly fine by me. I've got plenty of fall reads to get to in the meantime. That is my little book haul. I think this is a good time also to show you the little spooky box. I did ship that out already this morning. The post office in my area is only open for like 30 minutes on Saturdays, so I had to do that way earlier, but I still got a video of it, so I definitely will show you that as well. So yeah, let's just vacuum the floor real quick. I'm going to put the bed sheets on, and then I I think I might try and reorganize the mantle over here so that it can have like the fall seasonal reads on it. I have to figure out what books to put on that shelf. At this point, you've seen my entire bookshelf and all the books that I have. So if you think that there are any books that I should be putting on these shelves that I didn't put on here, definitely let me know in the comments because I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I've never made a little seasonal shelf before. I thought these books were really cute to put on there, and that's why those ones are there. But now that I have to put like seasonal books, I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyways, let's jump right into the next task. God, aren't these sheets just the cutest thing in the world? Okay, I'm actually in love. All right, so now that we have those things out of the way, do you like my little spooky outfit? I have the little matching socks as well to go with them because I thought they were super cute. Anyways, let's get into the next portion of the video, which is organizing this shelf. I'm like not a creative person at all. I can't envision things like how other people can. I think I do want like a shelf on there to be my TBR shelf, like my monthly TBR. These are the books that I have on my TBR for September, and they don't really have a home right now. They've just been floating into different places in this room. So I kind of want like a single spot for all these books to live in so that I can see my monthly TBRs without them just floating anywhere that they fit. So I think I'm going to dedicate a shelf to my monthly TBR books. I'm going to grab a few more books that I think would look cute on the shelf. I wish I had like series, like fallish series, kind of like those two series, just to kind of keep that same vibe. Honestly, these two books with the orange and the beige look really good for fall, so I might just keep those there. The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy and Rose and Chains, I think those are also going to stay there because I will be getting to those this month when Alchemized comes out. She's blocking the summary books right now. This shelf right here is my romance shelf, so it has a ton of like flowery, fluffy, smutty romance on it, but they're really cute. They're really vibrant colors, and I feel like the vibrant colors don't really match the aesthetic for fall. Maybe when the winter time comes around and I do like a winter mantle, then some of those books can stay down there because those are like hockey romances down there, and those are also hockey romance books. So I think they'll come back out when winter comes around. But for fall, I have to find some series that match the fall theme. So let me choose some books and let me just mess around with it a little bit. I'll get back to you when I think I have something to show because this might take a little while. All right, so this is the final product. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but this is at least what we're working with right now. We've got our more spooky books down here. Not necessarily spooky books, but more of my like really fall themed books that I associate with fall. And then of course my red and black books are there. Then we have the Hobbit series because when I think about the Hobbit, I think about fall. So I thought that that would be the perfect series to put up there. Then on this side, we have our physical TBR for the month of September right here. We have the David Bad trilogy here, and then we have our cozy fantasies down here. All right, so I'm currently hiding away in my office because my fiance is doing the dishes and it's a little bit loud out there, so I don't know how well you can hear me. All right, sorry, I had to grab my little sweater because it was getting a little chilly in here. The biggest thing on my list that is that I still have to do is a digital declutter. I would really like to clean up my Notion because I haven't cleaned it up in a while. I still have a very like student-centered Notion right now. So I really want to clean that up and make it more reflective of my current life. Yeah, I'm gonna get to doing some more things and yeah, see where this little vlog, this little fall reset is taking us, because so far I'm having fun. I've gotten a lot of things done today that I didn't think I would get done. So even if you haven't had fun watching this, I've had fun making it. So I completely forgot that my mantle has like this really cute Stephanie Garber inspired calendar. It's like the Fairy Loot calendar. I have not switched out the August card yet, but that is on my mantle. So I'm gonna go switch that out real quick. As you can see, it's been quite a few hours since the last time that we spoke. It's still pretty early in the night. It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock, I want to say. I'm probably going to start winding down, probably edit, maybe read for a little while, and just generally just relax. I'm going to continue this vlog over to tomorrow because there's still a couple more things that I want to get done. I just did my skincare, which is why my face is so shiny right now and why my hair is back. I also made my little coffee in this really cute little goose mug. This is a fall mug, I promise. Fall leaves on it and it's so adorable. I love it so much. So this is the little mug. So I made my little coffee in this. I made some brownie mix and then I made some cookie dough and I put the cookie dough inside of the brownies, which I'm sure you already saw, but that is cooking in the oven right now. So we have like 30 minutes until that's done and I figured I'll just probably continue reading. I made a decent dent in this book last night. I'm on page 44. So I have like, 150 pages left, so I'm a quarter of the way through right now. I guess I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna read my book for a little bit, drink my coffee, and see where the rest of the day takes us. Are you telling me that what? Can I just say that I actually really hate Mara's chapters? The only chapters that I actually care about reading are Kit's chapters, because I'm interested in seeing his perspective throughout all of this happening. I don't care about Mara. I don't care about Blair and Lenny. I would much rather just read a shorter story, half this size, of just Kit's perspective. Mara's chapters just feel awkward. They just don't run smoothly. Like, I don't know what it is about her chapters specifically. If anybody else has read this book, Please let me know if you felt the same way, because I genuinely don't know why reading her chapters feels so awkward and clunky. I'm now on page 60. All I can say is it's deserved. Whatever he's doing, it's deserved. I don't have control over it. That's all I'll say. I have a visitor. It is much later in the day, and I did manage to read quite a bit more of this book. I'm over halfway through now, so I'm hoping to finish this by tonight because I think I have a little bit less than 100 pages left. I also did my nails. I know they're not the greatest, but I haven't painted my nails in so long, and it was nice to just sit down and do them for once because now they don't look so crusty and terrible. I like the red. I feel like it really sets the tone for the fall season. I did do a lot of other things that I wanted to get done this weekend, so I'm pretty happy about that. If you're still here, thank you so much for sticking around. Comment your favorite thing to do in the fall time. That brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!